Chosen one, have you ever wondered why the more people try to tear you down, the stronger you become? This isn't just coincidence, it's a powerful sign that you're tapping into something greater within yourself. Stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to reveal why adversity and opposition are actually indicators that you're on the right path. You'll discover how to use these challenges to fuel your growth and become truly unstoppable. Let's start by acknowledging something important. The road to success is often lined with obstacles. Throughout history, some of the most influential and successful people have faced enormous resistance right before they made their biggest breakthroughs. Think about figures like Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, and Malcolm X. They were all met with extreme opposition. But instead of letting that tear them down, they used it to rise up and become forces that changed the world. Now, why does this happen, especially to you, the chosen ones? It's simple. People can sense your power and potential, even before you fully recognize it yourself. When others see you moving closer to your purpose, it can trigger envy, criticism, and attempts to bring you down. But this opposition is actually a powerful signal. You're stepping into something bigger, something that not everyone can understand or support. And if you've been feeling this, take it as a sign that you're about to unlock your true potential. 3. Resistance as a mirror. When we talk about resistance, it's important to understand that it's a mirror reflecting your growth. Think about it, every time you try to elevate yourself, whether it's in your career, personal life, or even your mindset, those around you might react in ways that seem discouraging. Why is that? It's because your growth exposes their fear of change. In psychology, there's a concept known as the crab mentality. Imagine a bucket of crabs. As soon as one tries to climb out, the others pull it back down. That's exactly what happens when you grow. People subconsciously try to keep you at their level because it's more comfortable for them. Here's an example to really bring this home. Imagine someone starting a new business or project. In the beginning, people might be supportive, but as soon as success starts rolling in, the criticism and negativity often follow. Instead of breaking them, it actually becomes fuel for their ambition. The more resistance they face, the more determined they become. Now, think about your own life. Have you ever faced opposition right before a breakthrough? Maybe you were starting something new, and suddenly, people began doubting or criticizing you. That's a sign you're on the right path. Resistance isn't a setback, it's a reflection of your progress. 4. The unstoppable mindset. This leads us to an even more powerful idea, mental toughness. How do some people thrive under pressure and opposition while others crumble? It's all about developing a mindset that's not just resistant to challenges but thrives on them. Mental toughness is the ability to push through obstacles, no matter how intense, and stay laser-focused on your long-term goals. Neuroscience shows us that when we face resistance, our brain actually rewires itself to adapt and become more resilient. Each challenge strengthens your brain, making you more capable of handling future challenges. It's like going to the gym. The more weight you lift, the stronger you get. Take the example of Serena Williams. Throughout her career, she has faced intense criticism, whether about her skills, her appearance, or her behavior. But what did she do? She didn't let it break her. Instead, she used it as fuel to rise even higher, becoming one of the greatest athletes of all time. Her mental toughness allowed her to push through the noise and stay focused on her goals. So, as you encounter resistance in your life, remember, it's not a sign that you should stop. In fact, it's proof that you're growing. Strengthen your mind, push through the opposition, and keep your eyes on the prize. The more resistance you face, the stronger and more unstoppable you become. You see, history is filled with people who faced incredible resistance, from leaders like Nelson Mandela to visionaries like Steve Jobs. These individuals were often criticized, attacked, and doubted. But instead of crumbling, they rose above it all. Why? Because they knew that the opposition wasn't a sign to stop, it was a signal that they were walking the right path. And you, chosen one, are no different. The more they try to tear you down, the more unstoppable you become. Let's explore how you can turn resistance into your ultimate power. 1. Embrace the challenge. First, I want you to shift your mindset. When people challenge or oppose you, it's not a setback, it's a sign that you're growing. This is your opportunity to develop, so instead of avoiding the discomfort, welcome it as a necessary step in your journey. 2. Develop emotional resilience. You'll notice that when others criticize or try to bring you down, it's easy to get caught up in emotions. But this is where emotional detachment comes into play. By practicing emotional resilience, you separate yourself from those negative comments and maintain your inner peace. You are not defined by their opinions. 3. Stay focused on the bigger picture. Lastly, remember why you started this journey. Whatever obstacles come your way, they are minor compared to your long-term vision. Keep your eyes on your goal, and don't let temporary hurdles distract you from achieving greatness. 5. Transmuting negative energy into power. Let's talk about something truly transformative, turning negative energy into your personal fuel. This concept comes from emotional alchemy, the idea that you can take the negativity others throw your way and convert it into power that drives your success. Think of people like Steve Jobs, who used rejection as fuel to create groundbreaking products that changed the world. It wasn't the easy path, but it was the one that made him unstoppable. Here's how you can apply this. Next time you're facing negativity, whether it's from critics, doubters, or your own inner fears, take a moment to journal about it. Write down exactly how you're feeling, process those emotions, and then flip the script. Ask yourself, how can I use this to fuel my next move? This technique will help you channel that negative energy into motivation for your personal and professional growth. 6. The power of authenticity. Now, let's talk about authenticity, your greatest strength in a world that may try to tear you down. When you're authentic, you become untouchable. People's attempts to criticize or belittle you often stem from their own insecurities or fear of your uniqueness. Look at figures like Oprah Winfrey. Early in her career, she faced relentless criticism. But what made her successful? She stayed true to her vision, focused on self-improvement and empowerment, and built an empire. So how do you put this into practice? Every day, take a moment to affirm your identity. Speak your truth, even when it's unpopular, because that's what attracts the right people and opportunities to you. When you're authentic, you shine, and the right people will resonate with your energy. 7. Turning adversity into advantage. Adversity is your teacher. Every challenge, every person who tries to tear you down is actually helping you grow, whether they realize it or not. Post-traumatic growth is a real phenomenon, and often, the greatest obstacles lead to the greatest breakthroughs. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. She was rejected over and over again before she published Harry Potter, which became a global phenomenon. Without those rejections, she might not have had the drive to create something so powerful. Whenever you face adversity, write it down. Document what you're learning from it, and how it's making you stronger. Over time, you'll look back and realize that every obstacle wasn't holding you back, it was pushing you forward to new heights. To wrap things up, remember this: every time someone tries to tear you down, it's just more fuel for your journey. You're unstoppable because opposition is your ignition. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever turned negativity into your advantage? How did you grow stronger from it? Share your story in the comments below. We're all on this journey together, and your story might inspire someone else. And if this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. You are not alone, chosen one. Together, we rise.